Ever wondered how the story of Czechia began, well before it was even called Czechia? Let's take a journey back in time, to around 800,000 years before the Common Era. It's a time when early humans were making their first marks on the landscapes that would one day become Czechia. The discovery of a simple chopper tool at the Red Hill archaeological site in Brno provides the earliest evidence of human activity in these lands. The Stone Age, a period that lasted for millions of years, saw various primitive cultures leaving their traces here. These early inhabitants lived in harmony with nature, adapting and evolving to the changing conditions of the earth. They left behind a rich tapestry of artifacts that help us piece together the puzzle of their lives. Among these cultures, the Unitist culture stands out. Named after a village in central Bohemia, this culture marked a significant transition in the region's history. From the end of the Stone Age to the start of the Bronze Age, the Unitist culture thrived for around 5 centuries. The people of this culture were sophisticated metalworkers, creating ornate objects from bronze and gold. Their legacy, discovered in burial sites across the region, provides a fascinating glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people who once called these lands home. But the Stone Age was just the beginning. The tools and artifacts left behind by these early cultures were the bedrock on which future civilizations would build. A story was being written in the soil of Czechia, a story of human ingenuity, resilience, and adaptation. As we delve deeper into the enigmatic origins of Czechia, we find that each era, each culture, each artifact adds another layer to the rich tapestry of its history. From the primitive chopper found at Red Hill to the intricate bronze artifacts of the Unitist culture, these archaeological treasures tell a story of a land and its people, evolving over the course of hundreds of thousands of years. The Stone Age cultures laid the foundation for the civilizations that were to come, but Czechia's story was just beginning. The 5th century BCE saw a new wave of settlers, the Celts, who would leave a lasting imprint on the Czech lands. These influential settlers, particularly the Boii tribe, played a crucial role in shaping the region's identity. The Boii, known for their warrior culture and intricate craftsmanship, gave the Czech lands their first name, Bohemia, which translates loosely to the home of the Boii. They established settlements across the land, leaving behind traces of their rich culture and artistry. The Celts' influence was not limited to their namesake alone. They introduced advanced ironworking techniques, which led to a significant progression in the tools and weapons used in the region. They also brought with them a complex societal structure, with distinctive roles for warriors, druids, and craftsmen. Their love for art, music, and storytelling added vibrancy to the cultural fabric of the region, enriching it with a tapestry of Celtic mythology and folklore. However, the Celtic era in the Czech lands was not to last forever. As the centuries rolled on, another wave of settlers began to make their presence felt. These were the Germanic tribes who started pushing the Celts out of the region before the Common Era. The Germanic tribes, known for their fierce warriors and seafaring abilities, started establishing their dominance over the Czech lands. Their societal structure was different from the Celts, with a focus on kinship and loyalty to the tribe. They brought with them a different set of beliefs, customs, and rituals, which began to replace the Celtic traditions. This shift in power dynamics marked the beginning of a new chapter in the history of the Czech lands. The Germanic rule reshaped the cultural, social, and political landscape, setting the stage for what was to come next. But one thing remained constant. The lands that we now know as Czechia continued to be a melting pot of cultures, each leaving its unique imprint on the region's rich tapestry. As the Germanic tribes established their dominance, a new era was about to dawn, marking the arrival of the Slavs. The Slavic tribes, with their unique culture and language, would become the dominant force in the Czech lands. The Slavic tribes, a people as resilient as they were diverse, would eventually find their home in these lands after the turbulent times of the migration period. The first known state in the Czech lands was not a product of chance, but a result of deliberate unity. Enter Samo, a figure of considerable influence and diplomacy. Around the year 623, Samo united the local Slavic tribes, creating a formidable force that defended their lands and culture against external threats. This unity gave birth to a state of significant historical importance, known as the Great Moravia. It was centered in Moravia and western Slovakia, a testament to the geographic influence of the Slavic tribes. But the Great Moravia wasn't just a political entity, it was a spiritual hub. In the year 863, a pivotal event would change the course of Slavic history forever. Cyril and Methodius, two Byzantine brothers known for their religious devotion and linguistic skills, arrived in the Great Moravia. Their mission was to spread Christianity, but they did more than just that. They established the first Slavic script, known as Glagolitic, not only providing a written form to the Slavic language, but also paving the way for a rich literary tradition. However, the Great Moravia, like all great empires, was not impervious to external pressures. During the Magyar invasion in the 10th century, the Great Moravia fell. It was a significant event marking the end of an era. But history, as we know, is a series of ebbs and flows. The fall of the Great Moravia gave rise to a new power, the Duchy of Bohemia, marking another significant chapter in the history of Czechia. From the Duchy of Bohemia to Czechia as we know it today, the land has seen a multitude of rulers and dynasties. The Duchy of Bohemia, founded by the tribe of Přemyslids, came into existence after the fall of the Great Moravia. This was a significant moment in the history of the Czech lands, marking the beginning of a new era. The Přemyslid dynasty, however, was replaced by the Luxembourg dynasty, bringing forth another wave of change. One of the most notable rulers from this dynasty was Charles IV. Under him, the Kingdom of Bohemia reached its peak, both politically and culturally. His reign was marked by great prosperity and expansion, leading to the establishment of the new town of Prague, which remains a significant historical landmark today. But as history has taught us, peace and prosperity often give way to conflict. The 15th century saw the Hussite Wars, a series of conflicts sparked by religious dissent and the fight for autonomy. These wars were a testament to the resilience and fighting spirit of the Czech people. With the ascension of the Jagiellon dynasty in 1471, the Czech lands saw yet another shift in power. This, however, was short-lived. The House of Habsburg took over after the Battle of Moháč, a pivotal event that drastically altered the political landscape of Central Europe. Under the Habsburgs, the Czech lands underwent Germanization and re-Catholicization, a period marked by cultural assimilation and religious conversion. But the spirit of the Czech people remained undaunted. The late 18th century saw the Czech National Revival, a cultural movement that sought to revive the Czech language, culture, and national identity. Fast forward to the 20th century, the lands that once bore witness to the rise and fall of dynasties, wars, and cultural revivals became the modern nation of Czechia. A country steeped in history, it serves as a testament to the resilience and spirit of its people. The history of Czechia is a rich tapestry of cultures, peoples, and events that have shaped it into the country we know today. The archaeological heritage of Czechia tells us about the resilience and evolution of human civilizations. Each stone, artifact, and monument is a testament to the countless generations that have shaped the story of this land. From the early Stone Age cultures, through the Celtic, Germanic, and Slavic influences, to the age of Great Moravia and beyond, these historical wonders are waiting for you to explore. Imagine standing on the Red Hill, where the first simple chopper was discovered, dating back nearly 800,000 years, or tracing the steps of the Boii tribe, who left a lasting legacy in the name of these lands. Each visit, each exploration, is a step back in time, a journey into the heart of human history. But remember, these archaeological sites are not just remnants of the past. They are active reminders of our shared heritage. They are bridges that connect us to our ancestors, to their dreams, struggles, triumphs, and tragedies. As we delve into these historical treasures, we also have a responsibility to preserve and respect them. Consider the countless hours of meticulous work archaeologists invest in unearthing and preserving these sites. Think of the generations to come, who will also want to embark on this journey into the past. Our actions today will determine how well these historical treasures survive for future explorations. So, let's all take a pledge to respect and preserve these archaeological wonders. Let's learn from them, let's marvel at them, but let's also protect them. Let's ensure that the rich archaeological heritage of Czechia continues to inspire, educate, and fascinate generations to come. Knowledge is power, so remember to subscribe to our channel, like, and share this video for more enlightening content. Stay curious, stay informed.